Okay, folks, this is a bit of a curio. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's broken. All I know is it's got broken plastic bits, but I don't know what the fuck it is, to be honest. It's an interesting piece. Okay, let's see what we do with it, folks. Very tiny what we're focusing on. Okay, let's see what we have here. It has the word in three times, M-I-N, min, and it's got these little bits of busted up plastic. There's just little bits of plastic. It's probably a hair thing or whatever. I don't know what the fuck it is. I've never seen anything like it. It's made out of this weird little piece of fabric. So we're going to put this on the glass. I'm going to focus on the word M-I-N. I don't know why that one's got hooked up. I'm going to just utilise, I think, that one. You can see it sparkles. It's got little diamantes. So we're just going to utilise this one. This one's probably the easiest one to position. So we're just going to place it on the glass like so. Sorry, folks, about the poor camera work. It goes with a lot of what I do. Yeah, the diamantes look quite interesting. They do. You can just see them there. You can see that ugly bit of plastic though. Trying to decide what to do, folks, with this. I don't like that little bit of plastic that's showing, but this one has no plastic, but it's been caught on there, unfortunately. I've got this diamante shit caught on the fabric, on the material. I just broke one of the plastic bits out. For some reason it just fell out. I don't like plastic, folks. I really fucking hate it. You know, like one day I want to redesign the photocopier, and one of the things we're going to move away from is using too much plastic. We're going to use more metal, more ceramics, more glass, and other high-end quality materials, not fucking dumb plastic, because plastic is just so fucking ugly anyway. It's ugly material. It's just fucked. I don't like plastic, and one of the things we're going to have is, we're going to use less plastic in the design of the photocopier, and in addition to having a titanium chassis and having as much moving parts as being with as little plastic as possible. Plastic is something to use only when you need it, when it's necessary, when there's no other material that's going to cut it. Well, that's when plastic comes into its own, but not fucking plastic this and plastic that and this made of plastic and that made of plastic. I hate plastic, folks. I really do. I don't like it. It's a horrid material when you think about it, folks. And basically, even the external panels are going to be made out of not plastic but metals like aluminium and anodized aluminium. What else? Stainless steel, titanium. We're going to get creative, and these some of these materials like anodized aluminium are going to be made available in most colours of the rainbow, the most popular colours of the rainbow, like red, green, blue, yellow, and basically it's going to be a whole lot nicer than the shitty plastics we have. And in addition to the hardware being made less plasticky, it's going to last like 60 years instead of the usual 5 years or so that it normally is rated for. It's going to be made to last a whole lot longer than the shit that we have today. So you got to think of the future, and you got to make it out of recycled materials as well, like clean up the e-waste dumps of the world, and clean out, and like in China and India, by mining the dumps and for recyclable treasure. So there's got to be ways around fucking up the environment. We've got to fucking make it a better place for everyone, including people in third world countries or developing countries. Like, I don't know if China and India would be called third world, but they got a lot of third world shit happening over there. Don't quote me, I'm not an expert, but basically I just read in the internet that e-waste gets dumped in places like China and India. So, trying to make this look really nice, folks. And also, when you're talking, then we've got to get to the issue of the software, because the software is what the companies keep changing the equipment every less than 5 years, actually, if I'm correct. And they keep changing the hardware, and they keep the software with legacy software. And basically the hardware gets changed over because companies want to make more money out of it. And they want people to just buy a new piece of equipment rather than keep it in commission. I want to keep the hardware in commission for like 60 years instead of 5 years. And it's going to last that long. And the parts that are mostly going to be upgraded will mostly be the software. And the software is going to be made available as like apps on a mobile phone. So the factory setting might be, you might have enlargements, zoom control, and you'll have like things like double-sided copying, but you don't have all the fancy features that are already pre-programmed into the equipment. You basically buy them yourself, and they're going to be really, really inexpensive and cheap. And another thing in the design of the software is the AI. We've got a lot of talk about AI these days, taking a lot of jobs, including musician jobs. So if they can make AI to do creative things like make music, it should apply itself beautifully to photocopier equipment if it's well designed and well thought out. And the features that are on the machine, the factory set features, they will have the AI as factory set as well. And then the AI will be able to, when we get the downloaded software, the AI will kick in also, and work with the features that were downloaded off the internet through what would be like an iTunes or a Google Play kind of arrangement that these equipments will have. So there's got to be people have got to start using their imagination now and stop fucking just following the money trail. If you're passionate about something, do it. Don't fucking suppress it or put it down because it's not likely to happen. You got to fucking fight for it, because these bitches out there who love money are just going to take you for a ride. Don't be a fanboy or a fangirl. Be a mover and a shaker if you can. Too many people these days like to be passive and be fanboys and fangirls of different companies like Apple and Apple and Samsung. But the problem with that is that you're not going to make anything different. The companies are going to still just keep churning out their boring substandard shit while you're fucking ogling it and hoping it's going to look good, it's going to function well, and you're hoping it's going to be a better a better build and that. But no, I'm not going to be a fangirl. I'm going to take on the industry and I'm going to win. I'm going to fucking win. So, I'm not going to fucking let companies like Konica Minolta become like deities to worship. I don't worship that shit. What's the point? The companies are just so fucking disgusting with their attitude, and they take fanboys and fangirls for a ride. They don't take them seriously, and basically, really, we have to fucking try our best to rise above it, because they all at the end of the day, these companies are only interested in one thing, and that is your fucking dollar. And they don't care if you want to lick their ass. Tim Cook, the Apple CEO, is an idiot, but he's got enough cleverness and enough cunningness to suck in Apple fans. No, honestly, I don't even follow these copycat companies. I don't fucking follow them, folks. I don't care anymore. You want to know something, folks? A bit of history? I used to be a Xerox fan, but I used to also like what was called Ubix, which was before Konica Minolta merged with, before Konica became Konica Minolta, they were Konica Ubix. And basically I loved their shit, and basically I'm no longer a fangirl. I don't follow the companies. And Canon, I used to love Canon, I now hate Canon. So I hate Canon's little Pixma printers. They're the things that really drive me totally insane with anger and rage. Are those dumb home printers that people like to buy, and basically they're just disposable little shits that have expensive cartridges, and the cartridges are often worth more than the printer. So I'm really angry at the industries, and I want to make the world a better place. I want to give most of my money away to philanthropy. I'll still have a lot of money to live on, more money than I would have ever dreamed of. But you don't make money out of being a fanboy or a fangirl. You got to fucking take it on. You got to be bold. You got to be strong. You got to fight with conviction. What's going to happen? You can't just let the bitches run you over like a racetrack. Mark my words. I don't care what the companies think about me anymore. If they hate my guts, they will. This video is hopefully going to make it to the mainstream media, to television. I need this to go on television on Channel 9 here in Australia. And basically, I don't care what the companies are going to think. They could try and sue me or take me for defamation, but I'm not scared of these bitches. I know how to hide. I'm smart enough. I'm smarter than they are, the bitches. So, yeah. So, anyway, that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.